Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready here for the Dirt Street Sox back in action here. Friday Night Lights live from Cedar Lake Speedway. Is this the Dirt Clash Super Street Series getting ready to rumble here once again? These drivers loaded into the sim. They're in their drivers meeting right now. The cars are about to head back out onto the racetrack. We're about to get ready to set them loose here on Cedar Lake as we see the sights and the sounds here. Just a few more moments of this beautiful, beautiful racetrack as these drivers are all loaded in down pit side. Woo! All right, chat, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Woo. Yo, Craig Michael Deacon coming in, showing the love. What is good, Craig? Craig coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Dylan Murray coming in with that like and the share as well. What's good, Mr. Murray? What is good, my boy? How the heck are you, Mr. Murray, coming in, showing the love? Showing the love, baby. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. All right. Slowly but surely. Looks like their drivers' meeting is about to come to a close here in just a little bit. These drivers will be jumping out onto the racetrack, and then we'll have a quick qualifying session, and then straight into our heat race action. These drivers will be jumping on. Living the dream, man. Living the dream. Dylan, that's what I love to hear, my boy. That's what I love to hear. Just nothing but living the dream. I love that for you, my boy. I love that for you. I love that for you. Who doesn't want to live the dream, you know? Who doesn't want to live the dream? That's the best. That's the best, my boy. Oh, man, I cannot wait for these drivers to get out onto the racetrack. Hurry up, boys. Get out there. Get out there. Run some laps. Let's go. Let's go. Want to wait around. Get him out there. Get him out on the racetrack. Come on, Justin. Get him out there. Woo. Nightmares are dreams too. I mean, that is true. That is true. Nightmares are also dreams. That is 100% accurate, Dylan. That is 100% accurate. Those are pretty much the only dreams I live nowadays. Those are the only dreams that I live. Unfortunately, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the only dreams the only ones we actually end up living on a day-to-day basis. Unfortunately, though. How many cars? Jesse, we got about 17, 18 drivers loaded into this session. 17, 18 drivers. Just waiting for them to get done their drivers meeting, which should end here very shortly. I can see them all in there. We might pull one or two drivers up here before the race just to bring them in. A little pre-race combo with them. I'm trying to see who we want to pull in here. Oh. Might have to pull in a driver like Jim Revis up into the booth. See what Jimbo's doing and what he's thinking here. Maybe John Quayle Jr. as well. Johnny Ratley's in the field here, so we might have to pull Johnny up into the Discord. See what his thoughts are on how everything's going to play out in this one, you know? We'll have to wait and see. Yo, Brycey Bear, Bryce Dickinson. Bryce coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Bryce? Bryce coming in, showing the love, smashing that heart reaction, smashing that share button. Let's go, Bryce. Let's go, my boy. Much love, homie. Bryce, get out there. Get out on the racetrack, my boy. We need to see some cars on the track. Yo, Jared! Mr. Argensinger coming in. Argensinger coming in, showing the love. Mr. Willis might be racing in real life tonight. Mr. Willis? Is that Talon Willis? Mr. Talon Willis running tonight? Yeah, he might be. He might be. I don't know. He's not in this one, so he might be. I don't know, Friday night, man. Friday night at the racetrack. That'd be real nice. I don't know if I'd be able to do iRacing. Drivers meeting currently. Oh, yeah, I figured. Yo, John Quayle Jr. John coming in with the 1,000-star dono. Are you kidding me, Johnny boy? Are you kidding me, my boy? John coming in hot and heavy right out of the gate with the 1,000 stars. Bryce Dickinson with the 84 stars as well. John Quill Jr. with another 1,000 fucking stars. Let's go! John, my boy, you crazy son of a gun. Bryce coming in with another 84 stars as well. John, are you kidding me, homie? John Quill Jr. coming in with another 1,000 and another 1,000. John, are you kidding me, my boy? Coming in with the 4,000 star dono right out of the gate like that. And another 200 as well. Let's get it. Let's go, my boy. John Quill Jr. coming in with the big D energy right out of the gate. Are you kidding me, homie? Are you kidding me? John Quill, my boy, coming in hot and heavy. Jared! Mr. Argisinger coming in with the 1,000 star dono as well. Oh my God, you guys are absolutely insane. John, Jared, Bryce, boys, you guys are absolutely nuts. Coming in with the big donos like that, coming in showing all the love. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, you know, oh my gosh, you guys are way too kind, man. Way too generous, fellas. Way too generous. Much love. I appreciate all of you, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. John says the one and only Peacemaker Gaming. The one and only, baby. There's no one that can duplicate us, as we're going to get ready to put these drivers back onto the racetrack, back out there onto the track here for some quick little laps here, little practice. These drivers jumping out onto the racetrack, but we're going to get some hashtags up into the chat here. Let's get that hashtag John up into the chat. Hashtag Jaron as well. The little hashtag Brycey Bear. You guys are absolutely insane, man. You guys are absolutely insane. Jaron coming in with another 200 stars as well, coming in. Oh my gosh. Boys, you guys are absolutely insane, bro. Best in the biz, Jaron, my boy. Much love, much appreciate you, homie. Coming in with another 200 star dono as well. You guys are absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We got some new faces back out here again as well, but you know what? We're going to turn, I don't know, I feel like it seems a little dark to us, chat. We're going to turn up the brightness just ever so slightly here. Turn contrast down one click and brightness up about 3. Gonna brighten it up a little bit more here. Make it a little bit nicer to see these cars on the racetrack there. See the logo's a lot nicer. Should be good. Yo, Peggy Hargraves Clark. Peggy coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Peggy? Listen, Jaron, John, Bryce, much love, fellas. Much love. I appreciate each of you, like, so fucking much, man. With the huge donations, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, boys. Let's go, baby. That's absolutely crazy. All right. Practice coming to a close here in a quick hurry. Only about 30 seconds left here on practice. Only about 30 seconds left. These drivers are going to be headed back out onto the racetrack for a quick qualifying effort. They're going to have 3 laps, 3 clean laps required here for qualifying. As soon as qualifying comes to a close, these drivers are going to be jumping out onto the racetrack for their practice sessions, and it's gonna be on from there, baby. It's gonna be on from there. A lot of beating and banging, a lot of, you know, shoulder rubbing, fender bending, and these drivers are gonna be getting down and dirty here in just a little bit for heat race number 1, heat race number 2. I have a sneaky suspicion we're only gonna have 2 heat races, 8 cars and 9 cars, as I do believe we have. Yes, 17 drivers loaded in for the evening here. 17 drivers loaded in, ready to go, ready to rumble here in this one. We'll wait and see who can get out onto the racetrack, get their qualifying effort in first, and then we'll pull that driver in for their post-race interview. Not post-qualifying interview, not post-race, post-qualifying. It's like Matt Taylor out there quickly. Cody McCoy out there as well. We see Dakota Proud quickly jumping out in that 119. John Quill Jr. jumping out there as well. Okay, okay. Woo! I want to turn it down like just a little bit, but not that much. It's really messing with me. I want to turn the volume down just a little bit, but it keeps going all the way to the end. All right, you see that 777 run of John Quill Jr. getting his qualifying effort in here. Seth Castle out there as well in the 7 ride. Johnny Nolan in the 5J machine. Looks like Matt Taylor going to jump out quickly. Quick time, Dakota Proud, though, going to jump up over top of him. So Dakota Proud to the top of the speed charts. Seth Castle now up into top spot here. Justin Hopkins out there as well. Jeremy Aikens out there in the 57 ride. Cody McCoy getting his laps in. I think everyone else is headed back down pit side to make some changes here. I think Cody's the only one staying on the racetrack for all 3 laps. Jake Daniels, Johnny Nolan. We see Stephen Barrow out there as well as Jake Daniels there in the 98X. Johnny Nolan just taking his ride off. We believe Cody McCoy going to finish up his 3 laps of qualifying right here. Now we'll see Bryce Dickinson out there. We'll see Dylan Simmons out there as well. Simmons out there having a good run, looking for a good race. Jim Revis. I was in a race the other night with Bryce. Felt pretty cool. Yeah, man. Bryce has been grinding. Bryce has been doing a lot of laps, running a lot of laps out there. Jim Revis in the DWR JRE iRacing iFlag number 57 ride to the top of the speed charts in the 57 machine. Quickly putting down a quick lap time and parks that 57 ride at the top of the charts here. So Jim Revis currently sitting in that pole position. We'll have to wait and see if anyone else jumps back out onto the racetrack for their qualifying efforts, as we're going to jump quickly into the broadcast booth here. We're going to bring Cody McCoy up into the chat here for his pre-race. Actually, do we bring Cody or do we bring Matt Taylor? We're going to bring Matt Taylor up here real quick. No, we're not. Qualifying's already over. We're going to jump right into heat race action. I thought we had a little bit of time, but they're going to advance it, and we're going to go right into the heat race action here. So never mind the interview, as we're going to get ready here for our first heat race of the evening, as these drivers going to jump out onto the racetrack here. We're going to get ready for our starting lineup. Starting on the pole in this one. In the 57 ride, that is Jim Revis. To his outside. In the 119 machine, that is Dakota Proud. And starting in position number 3, it's the 98X. It's the Full Throttle Motorsports number 98X. That is Jake Daniels. To his outside in the 15 machine, that is Matt Taylor. And starting in position number 3 in the Papa Mike Promotions Elite Performance Industries number 84, that is Bryce Dickinson. Starting alongside him in the on-track 5-6 graphics number 44 is the Quill Racing number 44 ride of Justin Hopkins. And starting in position number 7 in the 34 ride, that is Jason Zilmer. And to his outside in the 13 ride, it's the Health and Gaming number 13 of Cody McCoy. 8 drivers getting ready to go to battle here for heat race number 1, as they're loaded into the sim, ready to rock and roll and ready to get rolling here in this one. I want to find a good league for semi-beginners on dirt. I took a solid 8 months off and wasn't too great to begin with. Hey man, a lot of our leagues, Bubba, are always looking for drivers and always looking for any level, as we're going to see the green flag fly here in this one. Quickly, the green flag out for Jim Revis, as Revis leads the way here down the backstretch. Going to clear the 119 of Proud. Proud gonna slide back just ever so slightly as he makes a little bit of contact there with Jake Daniels. Jake Daniels down to the inside trying to find himself around that 119 machine, and Dakota Proud is out in front. It's all Jim Revis. Revis continues to lead the way here as you see Bryce Dickinson trying to work down low, trying to find himself to the inside of that 15 ride of Matt Taylor. Taylor currently in position number 4 as I do believe everybody's going to make the feature event. Nobody is going to go home here early in this one. Bubba says, can I DM you? I'd like to get involved. Yeah, absolutely, Bubba. Absolutely, my boy. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me, what you're looking to race, and shoot me, what you want to, what time frames and whatever else, and what days work best for you. And I can put you in the right direction to get you into some more of these leagues, my boy. 100%. Jim Revis out in front. Jim leads the way here in that DWR iRacing iFlag machine as Dakota Proud there in position number 2. Jake Daniels right on his back bumper there in 3rd. Matt Taylor in 4th. Bryce Dickinson in position number 5. You see Justin Hopkins in that Quill Racing number 44 ride in that 5.6 graphics machine. He's there in that 6th position as Cody McCoy and Jason Zilmer right there behind him. Those are the only drivers that have switched spots. The 134 ride as Zilmer started in 7th. Cody McCoy started in 8th. They've switched positions as now almost a little bit of contact. Oh no, around goes the 44 of Justin Hopkins. The 134 of Jason Zimmer also going around there ever so slightly. No caution flag, though, on the racetrack. They're going to keep on rolling as out in front. It is still the 57 rider, Jim Revis, as they're going around the lap down driver now of Justin Hopkins. It's Hopkins, unfortunately, with some heavy damage there as well. Going to go down a lap, back in that 8th position. It's Dakota Proud in 2nd. Jake Daniels there in 3rd. Matt Taylor in position number 4. Bryce Dickinson there in that 5th spot, looking to try to still get around the 15 ride as we're going to see that white flag fly one more time around here for the 57 machine of Jim Revis. Revis down the backstretch one more time here in heat race number 1, down through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. It's all Jim Revis in the DWR JRE number 57 ride as he picks up heat race win number 1. Proud, Daniels, Taylor, Dickinson, McCoy, Zilmer, and Hopkins rounding out the field here in heat race number 1. I'm trying to be in your DMs also. Oh my gosh, Josh, you can slide in my DMs any day, my boy. Any day you want to slide in my DMs, you go right ahead and you do it, my boy. 100%. Yo, Mr. Murtaugh, Rich coming in with the 333 star dono. Rich, my boy, coming in, showing the love. Let's get it, homie. Much appreciate you, my boy, coming in with another big dono. You guys are absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. Rich coming in with that like and the share as well. Bubba Cardin coming in with that like on the stream. Jonquil Jr. coming in with that heart reaction. Johnny Boy, my boy, coming in showing the love. Joshua Ely coming in with that heart reaction as well. Papa Mike in the house with the like and the share. What is good, Papa Mike? What is good, my boy? Charles Barnes, my boy Charles, coming in, showing the love as well with the like on the stream. I feel left out. Listen, Charles, you know what? If we need to create a slide in your DMs group channel, we can set that up, my boy. We can set that up. I'm no slouch, man. We can get a little trio going, homie. We can get a little trio going. I'm not scared. I'm not scared, not one bit, okay? Maybe a little bit, okay? But not a whole lot. All right, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole in the 7 machine, that is Seth Castle. To his outside in the Dirt Panda Malum Electric number 71, that is William Hargraves. In position number 2 in the 5S, that is Johnny Nolan. To his outside in the Quill Racing 777 ride, that is John Quill Jr. Then we see Jeremy Atkins, Dylan Simmons, Dustin Benton, and the 45 of Stephen Barrow rounding out the field here as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing in heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 underway here, and quickly, Seth Castle's jumping up to the high side here, trying to clear that 71H of William Hargraves, but Hargraves gonna try to battle back strong down on the bottom side. As they battle side by side back there behind them, it's all Seth Castle's out in front in this one. And we doing tonight what is good, Dustin. Yo, Austin Bartmess coming in, showing the love. Any of the PRS boys in the house tonight? Rich, actually, I don't know if there is. We used to have a few, but I don't know where the boys are tonight. I don't know if they're in here or not. I don't think they are. We're missing a couple drivers, so I think it may be a couple of the PRS boys. Seth Castle still trying to battle here with that 71 ride of William Hargraves, as Hargraves down low trying to take position number 1 away from that 7 ride as they start to slip and slide back here behind them. The 5J ride of Johnny Nolan gonna jump up and take position number 3 away here from John Quill Jr. as Quill there in position number 4 now and looking for more as he's trying to reel himself back in to that 5J ride of Johnny Nolan. Stephen Barrow there in 6 with Jeremy Akins right there in front of him in that 57 ride. And Dustin Benton, unfortunately here, Benton in that Precision Auto Body Full Throttle Motorsports, or actually the Throttle Down Motorsports number 34 ride. Is unfortunately not moving as quickly forward as I'm sure he'd like to. Same with Dylan Simmons as they're both trying to work themselves up towards the top 5 here, but they're running out of time in a quick hurry as the battle at the front of the field continues to heat up here as the Dirt Panda, Viv's Liquor, Malum Electric, number 71H ride battling side by side here with the Cocky Floyd Consulting, number 7 ride of Seth Castle. The laps continuing to click off in a quick hurry. Gonna come right down to the wire, I think, with these two as they're gonna continue to duke it out, continue to battle side by side as they go down across the start-finish line here. 2 more laps left to go. The advantage just barely ever so slightly there. Still for the 7 ride as he's getting some good rolls up on the high side here, getting some good runs off the corner. The white flag is gonna be displayed, and don't look now, but here comes the 5J ride of Johnny Nolan. Nolan's tracked them down here one more time, down the backstretch, side by side. Castle up high, Hargraves down low, down at a corner number 4. It's a drag race, and it's all Seth Castle here in this one as Castle picks up the checkered flag. Hargraves, Nolan, Quill Jr., and everybody else there in that one as we're going to get ready here for our consolation races. We saw Jeremy Akins back there in 5th, Dustin Benton in 6th, Stephen Barrow in 7th, and Dylan Simmons there in position number 8 in heat race number 2 as we're going to get ready here for our consolation race. I do believe everybody's going to make it. Nobody's going to go home. And listen, you guys have been going crazy up in the chat. What in the world is going on, boys? You guys have been absolutely insane here. Austin Bartmess with that 75-star dono. Then we saw Dustin Price coming in with that heart reaction. Charles Barnes with the 200-star dono as well. First-time star sender as well. Mr. Barnes coming in showing the love. Much appreciate you, my boy. Always coming in showing the love. Coming in with the stars as well. Austin coming in with another 75-star dono. Coming in flexing the muscles with another 75. And Bryce Dickinson coming in with that 84-star dono as well. Let's go, Bryce. Let's go, my boy. Look what I can do, Josh. Look what I can do. Oh, my gosh. What you can do some fancy things there, Brycey boy. You can do some fancy things. Bryce is always in my DMs. Bryce is always in my DMs. I'm slow, but not as slow as Bryce Dickinson. We got you, bro. Austin, I love it. I love it and love each and every one of you guys. Everyone that comes in and supports us just by watching. The likes, the shares, the comments are always enough, and the donations are just above and beyond, man. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are way too generous. Mr. Dickinson, Ty Dickinson with the like on the stream. Austin coming in with that like and the share as well. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction. Mama Bear coming in showing the love as well as we're gonna get ready here for our first consolation race of the evening here as these drivers are lined up and ready to go. It's the 15 ride of Matt Taylor, John Quill Jr., Bryce Dickinson, Jeremy Akins, Dustin Benton, Cody McCoy, Stephen Barrow, Jason Zilmer, Dylan Simmons, and Justin Hopkins bringing up the field here in this one as we're going to get a quick consolation race. This is all for starting position as they're already starting to beat and bang back here. Cody McCoy almost going around an unfortunate break there for the 34 ride of Jason Zilmer and for the 44 of Justin Hopkins. Both those guys, it's like they've had a magnet here on spinning cars all evening long. Unfortunately, back-to-back races for them, but out in front, it's Matt Taylor leading the way here. Taylor out in front, but John Quill Jr. in that Quill Racing Cocky Boy Consulting number 777 ride, trying to take the lead away here as he works down on the bottom side here, trying to figure out a way around that 15 ride. Jeremy Akins there in third, and he's got Dustin Benton down to his inside as Dustin there in position number 4 and looking for more. Brycey Bear, Mr. Dickinson in position number 5 as a little bit of contact there in front of him opens up the door here. So now he's down underneath the 34 ride of Dustin Benton. Dylan Simmons right there as well as the 33 machine there in position number 6. Cody McCoy and Stephen Barrow there in 7th and 8th. And then we see Jason Zilmer and Justin Hopkins, unfortunately, bringing up the rear of the field. A little bit of front left damage there for that Quill Racing on track. 5-6 graphics, number 44 of Justin Hopkins as his teammate in that Quill Racing 5-6 graphics ride of John Quill Jr. Taking the lead away here, just barely clearing the 15 ride of Matt Taylor, still leaving him some good room up there on the high side. Letting him have it up there as John Quill just keeping it down low, continues to hit his marks, continues to just stay a little bit in front of him. That time, though, at a corner number 2, he's going to jump up and clear the 15 machine, and he's going to look to try to run away with this one. So John Quill Jr. out in front here in this consolation race. We'll make sure we get the overlay fixed up here so that way it actually works in this this thing. Yo, what is good? What is good, Roll Y? What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Roll coming in, showing the love. What in the world is going on, my boy? Sexy Ricky, motherfucker. What's good, my boy? What's good, homie? How the heck are you, Rolled? How are you, homie? Good to see you up in that chat, coming in with that heart reaction as well. Let's go, homie. I don't care how slow either of you are. Y'all my teammates, so I'm going to support y'all. Dustin, I love that. I love that, homie. I love that, my boy. I don't care how slow you are, I'll still support you. That's what all these drivers need to hear. I think deep down, I think that's what all the drivers need to hear, you know? They're still loved. They're still loved. Even if they're, you know, certain nights they're a field filler, it doesn't matter. They're still loved. They're still appreciated out there on the racetrack. You know, sometimes you're the ball, sometimes you're the bat. That's all that is. That's all it comes down to. So right now, we're going to see the white flag fly one more time around here for John Quill Jr. Quill looking to pick up the consolation race win here as he heads down the backstretch into corner number 3 and down to corner number 4. Nobody's going to catch him as it's John Quill Jr. picking up our consolation win here. Our B main goes to the 777 ride. That Quill Racing Cocky Floyd Consulting 5-6 graphics machine. Taylor there behind him. Cody McCoy, Bryce Dickinson, Dylan Simmons, Dustin Benton, William Hargraves. Actually starting there at the back of the pack here, it looks like, as Jeremy Akins back there as well. Stephen Barrow, Justin Hopkins, and Jason Zilmer going to round out the field there in that consolation race. As these drivers are going to get stacked up, readied up, and ready to go here. They're going to get a quick little warm-up session, and they're going to be jumping out here onto the racetrack. They're going to be, you know, getting a little bit of test and tune in here. They're going to make sure that their cars are primed and ready to go, ready to roll here, and ready for this A main feature event as they jump out in a quick hurry here. And an influx of them as they all jump out here trying to see what this track is doing, see what they need to do, see if the changes that they've made are the correct changes here. Need to know when you can smuggle us into the Great North. Brother, I think it's almost the other way around right now. We might need you to smuggle me down to the U.S., brother. We might need you to smuggle us down there. As much as the legal marijuana is good up here, it is awful up here right now, homie. We got a complete, I don't want to say too much. Facebook is super liberal, so we don't want to say too much, but it's very, very, dictatorship up here right now. That's the word I'll use for this one. That's basically where I'll draw it there. It's very dictatorship is what it's like up here in Canada right now. Okay, so honestly, it's pretty bad. Yo, Kevin Odelski. What's good, Kev? Kev coming in showing the love. What is good, Kev?
Let's
coming
go.
in, some mashing that like on the stream. What's good, homie? Man, these drivers looking primed and ready. Chat, we're going to get a quick little break in here as these drivers get tuned up and get readied up here. We're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to get a drink into me. We're going to get ready here for our A-Main feature event in just a couple seconds. Yo, Logan Schmidt. What is good, Logan? My boy Logan coming in with that heart reaction on the stream as well. What is good, Logan? How you doing, my boy? How are you tonight? Kevy, how's work, my boy? How's work? I know you're at work right now, Kev. How's she going? Hopefully, you know, it's nice and easy, staying breezy. Hopefully you don't have to work too hard there. Hopefully it's not too much work. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you haven't already. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we continue to build here on all channels. And make sure you guys jump over and sauce us a follow over on Kick live streaming if you guys are over there as well, as we're going to get ready here for our A-Main feature event in just a few more moments. Our A-Main is about to get underway here. These drivers loaded into the sim. We're going to get ready for the starting order. Logan says, couldn't smash the like button anymore. It was crying, but I swear I hit it hard. You hit it hard, my boy. You hit it hard. You absolutely smashed it, my boy. It's definitely going to have some hurt feelings, but you know what? I think it'll get over it. It'll get over it, my boy. It'll 100% get over it. Much appreciate you, my boy, coming in, showing the love, smashing that like button as well. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, as these drivers start to roll around the racetrack, we're going to get ready here for our starting order. It is the Dirt Clash Super Street Series live from Cedar Lake Speedway. As these drivers loaded into the sim, we're going to get ready here for our A-Main feature event. It's starting on the pole in the iRacing iFlag DWR number 57, that is Jim Revis. To his outside in the Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7, that is Seth Castle. We see the 119 of Dakota Proud there in third, with the 71, the Malum Electric Machine of William Hargraves there in fourth. Jake Daniels in the 5J of Johnny Nolan, John Quill Jr., Matt Taylor, Dustin Benton, Jeremy Akins rounding out our top 10. Bryce Dickinson, Dylan Simmons, Justin Hopkins, Stephen Barrow, Jason Zilmer, and Cody McCoy rounding out the field, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as quickly it's the 57 ride of Jim Revis out in front as Revis quickly clears. The 7 ride of Seth Castle as they're beating and banging and bouncing around back here. Justin Hopkins tied up in another one. A tough break here for the 44 machine as Justin Hopkins tore up again here. 3 straight races here on the evening that he's been in, and he's been tied up. A tough break here for him. John Quill Jr. getting collected in that one as well. We'll take a look back quickly here and see what happens to the 777 ride, as it looks like maybe Dustin Benton just underneath of him. The rear end kind of bumps out, and unfortunately they all stack up. Bryce Dickinson collected in that one with a little bit of contact. The 13 of Cody McCoy in there, as well as we'll take a look here from a different angle. You see the contact here as Dustin sends it in, and just, maybe a little bit of net code error. Just kind of kicks that rear end of the 777 ride around. An unfortunate break there for John Quill Jr. And no caution flag on that either, as everyone kept on rolling as Jim Revis out in front. The 7 ride, Seth Castle right there in position number 2. William Hargraves now up into that third position as Hargraves way up the racetrack onto that extreme high side, looking for some big runs here down the straightaways, trying to catch up to that 7 ride, trying to take that second position away. Jake Daniels down low here as they battle side by side for position number 4. Dakota Proud trying to hold on to that spot there, using that high side of the racetrack, trying to hold on to position number 4, but Jake Daniels down low right through the slick stuff, trying to jump up and take that 4th spot away. Johnny Nolan there in 6th, take Matt Taylor, Dylan Simmons there, as well as we're going to actually see the caution flag come back out here. So the caution flag going to come out finally. It looks like John Quill Jr. having some more issues here in that 777 ride as slides it through the corner. I think he's going to get up and just get to the inside of the racetrack. I think he's trying to get that car off the track. I think something might have busted in that thing, as unfortunately it's rolled up onto the racetrack, and quickly that caution flag is going to fly. Looks like he's definitely going to try to voice some displeasure with somebody up there. He's trying to get the wave around for that 777 ride. Nope, there you go. Trying to find the hole there as he's going to take that ride down pit side. You see a little bit of white smoke rolling underneath of it. So he's going to go get some repairs down here in the pits, trying to make that car back to 100% and get back out there to continue battling. Gets that quick repair and keeps on rolling, but caution flag coming out. That means we're going to get ready here for a restart. So these drivers are going to get stacked up, readied up, and ready to go to battle here. See John Quill Jr. coming back out onto the racetrack right behind our leaders there out of corner number 2 as they're all lined up and ready to go. Jim Revis out on the front row by himself here, stacked up side by side behind him. So I do believe we're going to get one more lap here. We'll have to wait and see if the lights turn off this official iRacing pace truck before we get ready to go. Yo, 09 laser engraving coming in with that heart reaction on the stream as well. 09 coming in, showing that love, coming in, showing the massive love with that heart reaction. Let's go. Check your PayPal, nerd. Oh my gosh. Kev, check my PayPal. Oh my gosh, what the did you do, homie? All right, as we're going to go back to green flag racing, Jim Revis out in front. Revis leads the way here. Yo, Kevin! Mr. Odelski coming in with the, I don't even know what that is US, but the $36 Canadian tip over on PayPal. Are you kidding me, Kev? Says buy the damn game, buy the damn game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a new PGA Tour to play tomorrow morning. Holy smokes, Kev, my boy, much love, homie. Coming in with a massive dono for us to go buy PGA Tour tomorrow. Okay, my boy, you talked me into it now, homie. You talked me into it now. As Jim Revis out in front here, Seth Castle there in position number 2. William Hargraves still there in 3rd, trying to find his way up and around that 7 ride. Jake Daniels now into 4th as Johnny Nolan's worked his 5J ride into position number 5. Dakota Proud, unfortunately, sliding back to that 6th position. As here comes the 33 ride of Dylan Simmons, and then it's a dogfight right here behind that 33 ride. They're still 2 wide, almost 3 wide here as Dustin Benton trying to work himself towards the front of the field. So isn't the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson. Bryce right in the end of that one. Matt Taylor, a little bit of contact. You can see the hands there of Dustin Benton just sliding around there as he's just trying to hang on to this thing. As he's out in front just trying to wheel it. See those yellow gloves just moving around here. He's wheeling this 34 ride. The Throttle Down Motorsports. Number 34 stuck right in the middle here, trying to get towards the front of the field. Oh, gonna get tight. Gonna get tight down here. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Stephen Barrow as they battle there up on the high side. See the 15 ride of Matt Taylor getting a good run. He's starting to try to separate himself from that battle back there, as now the 34 of Dustin Benton's gonna move into that spot ahead of the 45 ride. So it looks like they're starting to settle down a little bit more here. So we're gonna quickly jump into a Peacemaker Gaming. Crank it up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, $30 USD. Yeah, $30 USD. Which is like, yeah, it was like 38 or 36 something Canadian, because our Canadian dollar is garbage. garbage Canadian dollar. Much love, Kev. Much love, my boy, with the massive dono, massive love, massive big E energy. Much appreciation, my boy. As we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. Ladies and gentlemen, cheer on your favorite driver and cheer them on as we're going to crank it up here on Peacemaker Gaming. Homie, you're looking to have such a good run, my boy. That is a no bueno, my boy. That sucks, my homie. Oh my god. Is the caution flag coming back out? Sean says, thanks to netcode, I got sent all over and no yellow for it, so no way I can come back, and I'm not about to run laps a whole track behind, homie. I 100% agree. That's just a crappy situation, my boy. That one really sucked for you. I mean, Dustin just sent it in underneath of you, then that little bit of netcode just bounced you around there, and then you went around. I mean, Cody McCoy had a lot of damage, same with Justin Hopkins. I was expecting a caution flag there, but nothing came out until you stopped, and then, yeah, that's rough, my boy. I figured they would have at least gave you the wave around and got you back out onto the racetrack, onto the lead lap there after you pit, but, man, that's tough. That sucks, my boy. That sucks. You were looking to have such a good run there as well, man. The car was looking so good. All right, let me see, chat. Let's take a look and see what happens here as the caution flag coming back out. Looks like Jason Zilmer having some issues here in the 34 ride. Zilmer down low here, looks like almost 3 wide right in front of him, gets into the 45 ride, and unfortunately just that little bit of contact loses the front nose, and that 34 ride going around and comes back out onto the racetrack. Unfortunately, our leaders are coming right there behind him. Jim Revis coming there at a corner number 4, and not too sure what was going to go on there with the 34 ride, if he was going to loop it around again or not, but he saves it and keeps on rolling here. He just makes that little bit of contact right there and spins that car around. An unfortunate break there for Zilmer. We're going to go back to green flag racing here. A quick restart in this one as Jim Revis out in front here. The good restart continues to lead the way. Jimbo's been out in front all evening long here. Seth Castle's been right there in second, trying to hunt him down, and William Hargraves has been trying to find a way up and around that 7 ride. Just hasn't been able to find a hole as of yet. A good run here for the 5J ride of Johnny Nolan, as Johnny Nolan down low on the bottom side here. The Snap-on Tools machine. The 5J ride looking underneath the Malum Electric. Number 71, H.O. William Hargraves. Hargraves trying to run away a little bit there with the 5J ride. Taking a look down to his inside. Opens up a couple car lengths lead there, but the 7 ride up into the outside wall. He's got to be careful. That could cause a lot of damage and really hurt that 7 machine. Too many times getting up into that outside wall is a dangerous game, as the 119 ride of Dakota Proud, they're in position number 5, having a great run. A little bit of contact back there. Stephen Farrow. Here goes Justin Hopkins in the 57 ride up into the wall. A tough break here for the Quill Racing rides in this one. Justin Hopkins, I think, has had the worst luck all evening long, as looks like Jeremy Akins in the 45 ride. Stephen Barrow making a little bit of contact there, then unfortunately just up the racetrack goes the 57 ride. Nowhere to go for Justin Hopkins. 34 ride having to get onto the binders really quick there, as well as the caution flag is going to come back out here. I do believe it's going to be for this incident right here, as these guys make that little bit of contact. Unfortunately, trying to catch it, the car straightens out and goes up the racetrack, and 44 ride was there, gets up onto the outside wall. Unfortunately, Justin has to take it down pit side. The 57 ride jumping it over the wall there, back onto the racetrack. Another tough break there, as we'll get these drivers stacked back up, lined back up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here, as Jim Revis continues to lead the way. The 7 ride of Seth Castle there in second. William Hargraves in third. Johnny Nolan there in fourth. Dakota Proudfoot in position number 5. Jake Daniels in the Throttle Down Motorsports. Number 98X there in 6. Dustin Benton, his teammate, in that Precision Auto Body DCSSS ride there in position number 7. Bryce Dickinson missing a nose cone here on the Hitman's machine. Is that Next Level Racing, Papa Mike Promotions, EPI, Ricey Bear Design, Sweet Tea Gang, number 84 ride there in 8th. Dylan Simmons to his inside there in 9th. Matt Taylor in 10th. Jeremy Akins and Jason Zilmer round out the field, as we're going to go back to green flag racing, and another great restart here out of the 57 ride of Jim Revis. Revis gets up into the wall a little bit. That may open up the door down low here, as here comes William Hargraves. Hargraves down on the bottom side of the racetrack is going to slide up and clear the 7 ride of Seth Castle. Castle's going to try to battle back strong here. Now he's going to look down through the middle side of the racetrack, but a good run here at a corner number 2 for the 71H puts Hargraves now up into position number 2. Seth Castle has that 5J ride of Johnny Nolan having a great run. Right there behind him is the 3rd and 4th place driver starting to duke it out here a little bit. And here comes the 98X of Jake Daniels. Jake Daniels now up into position number 5 as the 19 and the 34 battle side by side back there. That's for the 6th and 7th position. Right behind him, Bryce Dickinson trying to find a hole, missing that nose cone. Definitely has a little bit of front end damage. Continuing to battle here for that 84 ride as Jim Revis out in front. Skyler through it. My boy Skyler coming in with the 96-star dono, says, hey-yo, hey-yo, what's good, Skyler? My boy coming in, showing the love, the like, and the 96 stars. Dylan Kennedy coming in with that heart reaction as well. Let's get it, baby.
Let's
As
go.
the laps continue to click down here, we got 8 more laps left to go here in this one. 8 more circuits around the racetrack.
Let's go.
These drivers continue to duke it out, continue to battle here on the track as Jim Revis trying to pull away here. Has about a half a second lead now over William Hargraves. Hargraves staying out in front of Seth Castle. Is Castle right there in position number 3. Yo, Charles Barnes, my boy Charles coming in with the 330-star dono as well. Charles coming in with the massive love as well. What is good, homie? Charles coming in, showing the love again. Just big flex in here tonight, boys. Big flex in here tonight. We absolutely love it. We absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. As Jim Revis continues to lead the way. Good run, Jim. Where's my boy Ty Dickinson? Unfortunately, Ty's not out here. Ty's not out here. Bryce is out here, though. Bryce is up into position number 7 right now. He's had to battle hard back here and unfortunately avoid a few wrecks and has a little bit of front end damage there. No nose cone on that thing, and I'm assuming that car is not handling exactly the way he'd like it to, but he's still keeping it pointed in the right direction and keeps on battling as Jim Revis, the lead that he had, slowly but surely starting to evaporate as here comes William Hargraves looking down to the bottom side of the racetrack. So Hargraves trying to find something in some way to get up and around this 57 ride. Jim Revis, for the first time here in a little while, has had somebody take a look down to his inside here. He may have to just, switch up his lines ever so slightly, but I think if he keeps on doing what he does, I don't think there's going to be enough for Hargraves to make the move to find the line to get down and get that run around him here. As the laps continue to click down, we're going to see the white flag this time by. So running out of time here for William Hargraves as he has one more lap to try to get around Jim Revis. As Revis down through corner number 1 and 2, down the backstretch, one more time into corner number 3, down through corner number 4. No one's going to get there as it's Jim Revis picking up the checkered flag here in this one. The iRacing I flag DWR JRE number 57 ride of Jim Revis is gonna pull down into victory lane here as he is our winner of the Dirt Clash Super Street Series race number 7 here, as he's gonna park it up here in the Cedar Lake victory lane. What a run and what a race right there for Jim Revis, man. What a run out of that 57 ride. Led all 50 laps and never let off, never let down. Continue to just pick these laps off one by one by one and kept that car out in front. A great run there as well from William Hargraves as he's able to jump up into position number 2, and a solid run from Seth Castle as well, as Seth coming home there in position number 3, holding off everybody else there as you see Jimbo down here in victory lane. Let's hear it here for that 57 ride of Jim Revis. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat here as Jim parks that ride here in victory lane. What a run, what a race. What a race. There's Ty Dickinson. There's Ty Dickinson. There he is. He's in here now. He's in here now. And Brycey Bear, they're up in the chat now. The boys are all hopping in as we're going to get ready here for our post-race interviews as Jim Revis, William Hargraves, and Seth Castle waiting patiently here for their post-race interviews. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. There's some of the boys there. They're just a little bit farther down. They're just a little bit farther down here. Let me see if we can try to drag those guys up here. All right, I've seen better Bryce Dickinson. Nice top 20, though. Nice top 20. Fuck that Bryce guy. That Bryce guy, bro. No, that was a good run, homies. Those were some good runs. A couple tough breaks there for a few good drivers, man. Just unfortunate breaks with, the laps and everything else. Unfortunately not popping up, and caution flags not coming out as quick there for a couple of them. Just a couple tough breaks there. John Quill and Justin Hopkins definitely having some of the worst luck out there, man. Those guys just unfortunately couldn't catch a break all evening long, especially Justin Hopkins. We saw him unfortunately get tied up in an incident in his heat race. We saw him get tied up in an incident early on in the consolation race, and then early in this one he gets tied up again, and then later on in this race he gets tied up again. Unfortunately, the 44 just couldn't catch a break. Good run, Hargraves. That Bryce guy needs to use the old bumper more. Oh, he used it. There was no bumper left on that bad boy. He used her all up on that one. Peggy says, nice run, kid. Congrats. Great run there by all these guys, man. A great race, another good run here. Justin Hopkins, my boy, coming in with that like on the stream as well. Justin, my boy, that was a tough one for you, homie. We were feeling for you, homie. We were feeling for you. You just couldn't avoid it, man. As we said earlier on in the evening, sometimes you're the ball, sometimes you're the bat. I think tonight you were the ball and just unfortunately getting beaten around there in that one. As we're going to jump up here into the Discord and pull in our race winners. Jim Revis waiting patiently here up in the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Jim, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
What's up, brother?
Not much, Jim, my boy. What a run. What a race. You parked that 57 right up here in Victory Lane, man. Take us back through this one, man. How'd you get it done, and how does it feel to be back in Victory Lane?
Oh, man, it feels great. Mountain Dew and cigarettes, man. Mountain Dew and cigarettes.
That's
No,
the best thing right there. That's the best thing. That's a perfect combination.
The track was actually pretty racy. William there at the beginning was making that bottom work, and I was debating on going down there, and I thought, no, I always do that. I'm going to stay where I'm at, and ended up there got to be like a dip or a hole in the berm in one, and if you went in late like you normally do, you'd hit that dip and it'd throw you into the wall. So I started trying to slide up to it, and then decided I needed to back the corner up a little more, and I tried it once and slid up and got into the wall again, and then keyed up, apologized to William, told him didn't mean to do that. And then next lap, I think he got the wall. And like I said, main thing was I was just trying to stay clean, stay off the wall, and, just run my race, concentrate on my marks and everything. And, buddy, it paid off this time. This old man kind of showed the youngsters how to do it.
Absolutely, man. You definitely did. As really they didn't have too much there for you. We saw, for quite a while, even with the restarts and everything else, they really couldn't, catch you. They could stay with you, but you'd get that, 2, 3, 4 car length lead on them, and you would hold it there pretty good. We saw William late in this one. He kind of reeled you back in. He had about a half a second lead on me. He got back to your back bumper. He took one little look there to the inside with about 4 or 5 laps left to go. Unfortunately, there just wasn't enough down there for him to get that run that he needed to be able to, work himself underneath of you there. And you were able to just continue to hit your marks up there on the high side and keep rolling, keep them at bay there. And before he could kind of build up enough momentum to try to reel you back in there, the race was already over. So it timed out perfectly here with you. And, just lap after lap after lap, just continuing to hit those marks, like you said, to, minimize your mistakes and just continue to keep that car pointing in the right direction and out of trouble. Just pays off here, week after week after week, just having these good solid runs and, staying out of trouble is the main thing.
Yeah. On the restarts, I was trying to make him guess when I was going to start, because I was changing it up. I'd start a little early, start a little later. So, and then come to found out Fanatec had an update for the wheel and Fanalab. Well, in the previous races I've run the past 2 or 3, I've been outdated and the shit wasn't handling right, didn't feel right. So did the update last night and helped Johnny Nolan with his wheel settings, which I think Johnny placed 5th, which I'm ecstatic about. So hopefully my wheel settings helped him there. But all in all, man, great race with William and Seth. And seen Dustin, seen him pop back up there after a bad start. His pedals wouldn't work for qualifying, so he didn't get qualifying lap in. And like I said, all in all, good race. I love Cedar Lake and one of my favorite tracks.
Absolutely, man. Definitely, going to be another reason for you to love this racetrack after picking up another great checkered flag. Jim, congratulations on a great run, a great performance, and a great drive here. Who would you like to thank for such a great run in this one, my boy, as you come home with the victory here at Cedar Lake once again?
Oh, as always, man, got to thank DWR. All my guys over here, man, best guys you can have around. Gotta give a big shout out to Dustin for putting this league on, and all the sponsors and everything. My main sponsor, got a shout out to Jeff at iRacing iFlags, man. Without him, doing some of my sponsorships and everything, saves me a little money. So appreciate the hell out of him. Lon, gotta give Lon a shout out with J&D Landscape Supply. It's his busy season. That's why we ain't seen him around right now. But come fall time, he'll be back at it full time, hopefully. Evil One Graphics, Schuler Chassis in memory of Chad Pooterball's dad. That's one of the sponsors we put on the car. Just kind of honor him. Mitch and DJ over at Junk Fabrication. Hammerhead's Leather Shop, my cousin's leather shop. If you're into welding or anything, make sure to check out Hammerhead's Custom Leather Shop. He makes all the welding guards and holders and everything. Also got to give a shout out to Mama Schuler Promotions for coming on board this year. And then always hate putting you last, but definitely not least, you for doing the broadcast, man. Can't beat them. Great broadcast. Always enjoy watching them. So, other than that, that's about it, man. I'm wore out.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, go get yourself another beer. Go get yourself a drink or something, man, and take a little bit of a relax and, just kind of chillax a little bit, my boy. That was a lot of work. 50 hard laps of, a lot of good green flag running there. This racetrack is definitely not easy on you, as this is a slick, tight little racetrack, and be able to run 50 laps, keep the lead with so many talented drivers there behind you, man. You were working your butt off out there, so go take a nice little nice little bath or something. I don't know, something to relax yourself and,
Go take me a bubble bath with some
yeah,
Epsom salts in it
yeah,
for
there
these
you
old
go.
bones.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Jim, congrats on the win, my boy. Hopefully we'll see you back up here next Friday night, my boy. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane.
I hope so, man. I'm trying to make a run points or at least stay where I'm at in the top three. If I could get up a little farther, I don't think I can. It's going to be tight, me trying to catch William or Dustin, but hey, it is what it is, man. With this group, if you can finish in the top five, you're a damn decent driver. So, other than that, man, I'm out of here. I'm going to chill, and thanks for everything, buddy.
Absolutely, my boy. Jim, congrats on the win. Hopefully have yourself a great rest of your night, and we'll see you back up here next Friday.
All righty, thanks, sir.
Beauty, have yourself a wonderful night.
You too, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Jim Revis as Jim comes home here with the checkered flag, and this one parks that 57 right up here in Victory Lane, man. What a run, what a race right there by Jim Revis. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat here once again for Jimbo, as Jim coming home with that checkered flag, man. What a run, what a race there out of Jim Revis. Yo, William Hargraves, my boy William, coming in with that like on the stream as well. And Bryce Dickinson coming in with another 84 stars as well. Brycey Bear, you crazy son of a gun. Brycey Bear coming in with the 84? Question mark? More like slow? I don't know. You were looking pretty good there for a while. I think if maybe you had a front bumper and maybe probably not a busted, front end, I think you might have been able to do a little bit better there. You probably were a top 5 car, maybe, potentially. I mean, there's some tough competition up there, homie. William coming in, congratulating Mr. Revis as well, as we're going to get ready to pull Mr. Hargraves up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. So let's bring William up here right now for his post-race interview. Hey, William, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Aaron.
William, my boy, a great run, a great race, man. We saw you right there in that third position for majority of this one, trying to figure out a way to get around Seth Castle there. We saw you just right on his back bumper, waiting for him to make a mistake, but it never really came. But on one of those restarts, when you started down on the bottom side, you're able to find a little bit of something down low there. You're able to work yourself past that 7 ride, and then you had to go to work trying to figure out a way to get around Jim Revis. Unfortunately, you couldn't quite find enough down there on the bottom side to make a run. There really wasn't enough down there to get one of those big slide jobs in on him before you ran out of time here in this one. But nonetheless, a solid second place run here in this one, my boy.
Yeah, for sure. There, I took my swing at Jim. I think about 2 laps too early there at the end, but overall it was a great night for sure. Like I said, it was a lot of fun racing. Good clean racing up front, and you can't ask for much better than that.
Absolutely, man. Can't ask for a better race than that one right there. Is a solid top three run with so much talent right there around you. When you got Jim Revis in front of you, Seth Castle, Dustin Benton, Johnny Nolan, a lot of very very fast race cars nipping right there at your heels. We saw Johnny Nolan there for a little bit. He was right on your back bumper trying to find a way around you, so it didn't really open up the door too much for you to really move around there for a while to try to find a lane or something extra to get around Seth Castle there. So it really put you in a tough spot as you were right in the middle of those two and couldn't really move around the racetrack without possibly giving up that third position yourself and sliding yourself back if you put yourself out of position.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, anyone that knows me knows. I mean, I don't want to ride it, the whole time for sure. I'll be a guy to go test any lane possible for sure to see if it'll work or not. I tried it for a while there, and I couldn't do it. And you kind of touched on it earlier that I got I think I don't know if it was the second or third whatever restart it was there on the inside. Seth kept choosing the outside, and he would get good runs on me, but I knew based off the restart before that if I done it right, I might be able to clear him this time. The first time I come up off the tack on exit just a little bit more than I wanted to, and I knew if I could keep it down there just a little bit more, I might have a chance at him. And I was able to pull just enough and then throw the slider on him in 3 and 4, take his run away from him and get that spot. But man, I tell you, Seth and we ran a lot of laps together tonight. That heat race we ran door to door. I don't know if we even touched once tonight. I mean, just congrats to him. I mean, he ran a hell of a race for sure, and uh, it was congrats to Jim on the win. I don't know. I had a lot of fun for sure.
Absolutely, man. Definitely looked like you guys were having a blast out there as you guys continued to battle. And as you said, a lot of good, respectful racing and a lot of, good, just good, hard, clean racing without making that contact, without, driving it in too deep and taking each other out or anything else. And, really just not battling like, we would see in a hosted race with a bunch of kids or anything else. It's just good, hard, respectful racing where you guys gave each other enough room. You guys kind of knew each other's driving styles where, he knew you would be sending it in the bottom. He'd give it to you. He'd go to the high side, and you guys would just duke it out there between each other, and just whoever's got the better line or the better throttle throughout the corner or whatever was going to come out with that second spot here in this one. And slowly but surely, you're able to pick your way up there and get that second spot away from him. And a solid run, a solid performance, and a solid drive here tonight for that 71H ride.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it. Unfortunately for Dustin tonight, he had some bad luck there early on with his not being able to get his qualifying lap in, and that hurt him. That really sucks for him. We got a real tight points battle going on. I don't know what it does for that. I don't or whatnot, but I hope it still is super tight. And you know damn well he's not going down without a fight for sure. So we're gonna have to be ready these next two races. They're both tracks I really like and enjoy, and I I know he does too. And it's gonna come down to the end. I feel it.
Absolutely, man. It's definitely going to come right down to the wire here for the points championship. And I mean, Jim with a good run here as well. He was a little bit of ways behind you guys, but I think, if he can, come home with a couple wins here late in the season, he might be able to, throw his name into the ring there as well. Maybe trying to jump up and snag the second spot away, or maybe jump up there and jump into the points contention for the win in the championship as well. So it's going to come right down to the very end there, especially between the three of you guys have been up at the front of the field, night after night after night, just having these great performances and great runs. And another one here for you tonight, William. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance and great race here at Cedar Lake?
Yeah, I got to thank you, Aaron, for doing the broadcast, doing a hell of a job. I got to thank all my Dirt Panda racing teammates for all their support and everything they do for me. Wild Bill's Race Designs, MelmElectricMotorsales.com, Viv's Liquor, KC Speedworks, my daughter for letting me take the time out to do this, my family and friends that watch, and all the supporters and fans that come and support the stream, and sponsors that make it all happen.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, William, congratulations on a solid second place run. Hopefully, we'll see you back up here on the broadcast booth next Friday. Maybe one spot better and back up there in victory lane.
Well, we're gonna give it a shot.
Beautiful.
Appreciate it, Aaron.
Absolutely, my boy. William, have yourself a wonderful night, my boy.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for William Hargraves as he comes home here in position number 2. What a run and what a race right there. I don't actually see Seth Castle up here in the broadcast booth, so unfortunately no post-race interview here by our second place finisher. So an unfortunate break there as we won't have Seth Castle up here, but man, Seth with a good run as well. Held on to that second position for so long, and then just on that restart got beat down low by by William Hargraves. And I mean, that's what happens. Good hard racing there, and slowly but surely, you know, Seth was able to, you know, stay right there in the top spot, but William was able to beat him on that restart, slide up in front of him, and take that second spot away. He hung right there with him right down to the very end, but just couldn't find enough to get back around that 71H. But I'm sure Steph is pretty happy and pretty stoked with another solid top 3 run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that is going to do it here for this broadcast. We may actually have another race to do, so we may be going back live here in about 5-10 minutes or so, as we may have another race up and another race to broadcast here before the end of the evening for Camden Johnson and the boys. So we'll have to go and check, make sure if we got enough time to do it and everything else, but we may be back live. If not, I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. All the love, all the likes, the shares, the comments, all the star centers, man. You guys absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it here tonight, man. You guys came through absolutely insane. Oops, sorry. Pancakes were ready. Had to go eat, boy. Hey, Seth, you know, gotta eat your pancakes. You gotta eat your pancakes, my boy. Totally understand it. Totally understand. You know what? It actually kind of works out well because I do have another race to possibly go broadcast, or at least a feature to go broadcast. So we're going to end this stream here. We're going to jump over quickly, make sure that we're, you know, we got enough time and everything else for the next race, and we'll probably be back live here in a little bit. So hopefully I'll see you guys back in here, you know, probably 10-15 minutes hopefully, and we'll be getting some more dirt streets. I don't know if it's street stocks, and maybe late models. I want to say it's late models because Colton and Camden and those boys usually like to run the late models, so we may have some late model action here late on in the evening. So hopefully we'll see you guys there for that one, and we'll see some more wicked racing action. Thank you all for tuning in to this one, though, man. Thank you guys all for the love and all the support and everything else, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. Everyone just tuning in and watching, showing the love with the likes and the shares, and all of you guys coming in with the massive donos, man. I cannot thank you guys enough. Bryce Dickinson, Charles Barnes, Austin Bartmess, John Quill Jr., Jaron Argesinger, all you guys, every single one of you, Skylar Pruitt, everyone coming in with stars here tonight, man. I cannot thank you guys enough, man. You guys absolutely are unbelievable, absolutely insane, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Yo, Seth, my boy Seth, coming in with that heart reaction as well on the stream. Let's go, my boy. Much love, homie. Good run, good race, man. That was a heck of a battle between you and Hargraves all evening long there, man. You guys were nose to tail all evening. Nice, good, hard, clean racing there. Just unfortunately, he got you there on that restart, my boy. But, man, great race, great run. I appreciate all these drivers that show up night after night, and all of you guys in the grandstands that tune in and watch all these races, man. Love each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys here hopefully in a little bit here. If not, I will see you guys all tomorrow morning for some more PGA Tour golf, as we're going to get ready to end it right there. So peace out for now, chat. Peace out for now, baby. Woo!
I'm a savage, drop the classic, thinking back, drop the classic, to establish that the magic, it's automatic, got a master, who was that, living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tried, tell them all, big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team, jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating, now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth. Where's your worth? I'm sick of of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time. The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. Was silent calm, but now the storm. I'm not the one you can't ignore. I never politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a